Hey guys, I'm just about to put my numbing cream on. I arrived at Melbourne yesterday and I realised that I don't have any cling wrap, so I just cut out a part of my Ziploc bag and I'm gonna stick it onto the numbing cream. Before I do that, I just wanted to show you guys what my stomach looks like right now because I've been getting a bit of a rash. Can you see? It does get itchy, but it's been like this for the past couple of days, and I don't know, it might be because of the sweating. I've been in the car driving well, my boyfriend's been driving most of it, but driving for the past 10 hours. We stopped by at one place, but yeah, I don't know if it's got to do with any of that. Maybe a bit of stress as well because I've just moved to a new city. And yeah, there's just a lot happening, but we'll see.
Like I used to, baby. Look in my eyes and deny that you ever felt love this crazy. Doesn't matter if it's in my bed. Take it to the roof and play pretend. Act like this ain't never gonna end. Remember when we used to have those long talks? Late nights and nights taking long walks. Underneath the beer you take it all off. Feeling deja vu while I'm kissing you. I can never forget. I had an old time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you loved me, and I sang this song. I sang this song. I had an old time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night long. You told me.
Voiceover coming through. So we're both new in Melbourne and we wanted to explore a bit, so we came to this market. A few of our friends recommended this market, so we ended up going. It was fairly big and there was lots of bakeries, butchers, fruit veggie markets and a lot of cafes. It was a weekend, so it was quite busy, but we really enjoyed it.
But then you go again where you say I dream about you daily, and your face, it's a painting in the Louvre, baby. All your words like the screenplay in a movie storyline, but I get scared till I say, yeah, definitely, baby. Almost as if someone's writing a screenplay to my life, dressing it up for fun. All of the main characters.
Good morning, guys. So today is a skin update day. So I moved to Melbourne about a week ago and the climate here is very dry compared to Sydney, so I've noticed that my skin's been fairly dry, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's pretty dry. I'm thinking of doing the wet wraps again on my face because that helps to lock in the moisture, and I haven't been doing it since I came out of the hospital, so that's what I'm gonna try and do maybe today, because when I got admitted to the hospital my face was really dry. Like my whole body was really dry to the point it was like shedding off. The skin was shedding off, and the wet wraps really like helped put the moisture back in. So if it can bring that dry ass skin to a moisturized state, I'm sure it can help my dry skin now. So I'm gonna try and get back into that. And also my nip situation. The last time we spoke, I tried the nursing pads. They didn't work as much as I thought it would, and I was really lost as to what I can do because I just didn't have other people's examples and I didn't know how to go about healing that. But I've been putting pseudo cream on it, which helps dry out the area because of the zinc oxide in the pseudo cream, and that's been really helpful. I've noticed that it does still get oozy, but it's a lot more comfortable now. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm also getting my nails done today because they are overdue for a new set. I usually just get infills done, so they just fill up this bit with acrylic and they shorten my length. So yeah, I'm getting that done, and that really helps prevent me from scratching my skin badly, so I need the acrylics. And last week my stomach flared up a little bit, so this is what it looked like. I'm not sure what triggered it, but I was moving interstates, so maybe it was the stress, but it's gone now. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week when I get my Dupixent shot.
A few days later, there was a Korean festival happening really close to the place we were staying, so we ended up going. It was on for a whole day, but we ended up going after like 4. But it was still pretty crowded, and there was this performance going on, and there were like Korean dancing, singing, and yeah, it was heaps of fun. I can't put the actual music that they like danced and sang to, but you can watch how it was like.
But keep looking for the door. Then cut to you, cross the room in your vintage Levi's. What do I do with this view? Wait, hold up, is this a meet cute? Oh my god, like Rachel McAdams in the Notebook, 'cause I keep on staring and the whole world stops. Theme song is playing, just a Friday night, but it feels like the start of the rest of the night.
Hey guys, today is Dupixent day, and today I'm gonna try and do it myself instead of my boyfriend doing it for me, so fingers crossed everything will go well.
You told me you loved me and I sang this song. I had no time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you loved me and I sang this song.
Here we go. I'm gonna warm it up a little bit under my arms. I thought I'm gonna have to do it by myself at one point, so I have to practice doing it, and I thought it's good to start while my boyfriend's here, so that if I really can't do it, I can ask him to do it, so that I can kind of get used to doing it alone. But you know, the first few tries I want to have that backup plan. Yeah, so that's why I decided to do it by myself today. I have my cotton gauze with me because my hands get really sweaty while I'm doing this.
I used to, baby. Look in my eyes and deny that you ever felt love this crazy. Doesn't matter if it's in my bed, take it to the roof and play pretend. Act like this ain't never gonna end. Remember when we used to have those long talks, late nights and nights, taking long walks. Underneath the beer, you take it all off. Feeling deja vu while I'm kissing you. I can never forget the summer nights we spent. I had an old time soul, baby. We were kissing for the whole ride home. Lay and making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you love me and I sang this song. I sang
I did it by myself. I did it. Oh gosh, I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. My hands are so sweaty. Hello guys, today is skin update day. I wanted to cover on how my nips are doing because I asked you guys if you guys had any tips on like easy nips in my previous Dupixent update video, and a lot of you guys mentioned using lanolin creams, which is a cream for sore nipples for breastfeeding mums. And I got it, I tried it, but it wasn't for me. Like, it didn't do much, and they were just still oozy. So after I used it for like a week and they didn't really do anything, so I went back to using pseudo cream, and since then the ooziness kind of stopped. Like, it's still a little bit oozy but not that much. It's so hard to explain because I obviously can't show you guys, but the ooziness went down by like 50% and the swelling as well. I think by using pseudo cream it helps the area to dry out, and that's what I want to do because it was so oozy and inflamed and swelling up. And when I mentioned that I use pseudo cream, some people were like, oh, don't use it because it's gonna dry it out, but that's what I want to do instead of it being oozy. So I started using this because I relied on my previous experiences with having oozy skin during TSW, like on my arms and my face, all over, and it helped the area to dry out. So that's what I've been doing and it's been working, but I think it just takes time to heal. I got a lot of comments saying that it was the last area to heal out of the whole body after going through TSW, so I think I just have to deal with it for another, I don't know, however long it takes to heal. Since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to talk about mental health and how TSW relates to mental health. It's one of those things where you don't really know how it really is unless you go through it. And I remember during the thick of TSW when my whole body was affected, I would see people talking about mental health after healing from TSW and how it's so hard for them to go out in the society and socialize and do all of that after healing from TSW because they've just had a long time off the social interactions. And at the time I remember thinking, I just want this physical pain to go away and everything would be fine. Like, I didn't think that those kind of problems like social anxiety would affect me, because I just wanted the physical pain to go away, and that was my only wish. But now that my skin's pretty much healed, I totally get the mental struggles of life after TSW, and you just don't realize how big it is until you go through it. And it's getting a lot better now, but till like 2 or 3 months ago, when my skin started to get better and I could go out to see friends and to just go out in the world again, I had this big social anxiety, and the thought of socializing with people, like even your friends, just scared the crap out of me, and I did not want to go out. I just wanted to go home, hide in my little shell and not see anyone. I just wanted my family and my boyfriend. Those were the only people I felt safe with and comfortable with, because those are the people that I spent time with during TSW. But I didn't socialize with anyone else for like a year. So the whole social anxiety hit me, and I would even like cry because I was so scared of meeting people. I don't know if there's a way to prevent that, because TSW makes you want to stay at home and hide away from the world. And for me, it was a year. For some people, it can be more than a year. I think one thing I can suggest is to seek help from therapists, like going to counselling and just talking, just keeping that socialising going. And yeah, it's been about 3 months since I've healed from TSW, and I'm getting much better in terms of my social anxiety, and that's because I've been putting myself out there and meeting up with friends, talking to people that I felt a bit uncomfortable with, but I just knew that I had to push myself out there for me to become used to it. And I'm gonna commence my uni in a few months, and because I paused my course because of TSW, and that's the whole reason why I'm in Melbourne right now. I was planning to live with my partner in Melbourne and go to uni, but I made the big decision to go and live on campus at a shared apartment, so that I can make friends and really put myself out there, because it's a new city, I don't know anyone, and I think that way I can overcome my social anxiety. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. I'm actually really excited. So that was a little talk about mental health after TSW. My skin is doing fantastic. I forgot to mention about my chest. They got a bit itchy last night, and they are a bit dry. And the thing is, when I put a thick cream on, so there's 2 types of moisturizers I use. They're both Epiderm, but one is an ointment and one is a lotion. I've been putting the ointment on my dry areas, but I realized that it was really trapping the heat in and it made it itchy, so I've switched to the lotion, and I think that really helps with minimizing the itchiness. So yeah, I've been doing that. And on my face tends to get really dry, so I've been doing wet wraps every day. I put the ointment instead of the lotion. I just slather my whole face with thick ointment, and they still get dry, so I just try and continue the wet wraps. I do an hour of the wet wrap. I try and do it twice a day, but sometimes just once a day. But after doing a wet wrap, my face becomes so moisturized, so I really recommend doing wet wraps if you have dry skin. We'll do it together one day and I'll show you how to do it, but wet wraps are so effective. Anyways, that was my skin update and a little talk on mental health after TSW. Alright guys, this is the end of my month 2 Dupixent and skin update. Make sure you subscribe, comment and like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!